Goku and Vegeta continue their own separate training. Whis asks Goku what the difference is between himself and the angels. After a quick demonstration where Goku is whacked on the head by Whis' staff, Whis explains that they are always in the Ultra Instinct state whereas Goku transforms to access it, believing that he equates Ultra Instinct to his transformation. Goku then realizes that he must learn to use Ultra Instinct in his normal form, to which Whis tells him that doing so will free him of his stamina drain, and that the transformation should be used as a last resort when he requires to surpass his limits. DBS 7103 Goku trains with Whis. Meanwhile, Granolah returns to his home planet of cereal, deciding to wait inside his spaceship until he hears word of Frieza's location from Elec. At the Hitas base, Oil and Maki prepare to visit Earth, but before they leave, Elec asks the pair to visit Zuno in order to find the location of the Saiyans Goku and Vegeta, amongst other things that need to be asked. A few weeks later, Oil and Maki land on Zuno's planet. Upon kissing Zuno, Maki is awarded 10 questions. Goku and Vegeta meanwhile continue their training, having progressed significantly in a short period of time. Sometime later, Oil and Maki arrive on Earth and visit Chi-Chi at Goku's house. They come up with a story of requiring their help in defeating a villain, offering to pay them in Sky Gold for their help. After heading to Capsule Corporation, Bulma contacts the Saiyans, and they soon find themselves intrigued upon hearing that the villain is supposedly the strongest being in the universe. Before heading off to Earth, Beerus gives Vegeta an earring which he says is to symbolize that he can use Hakai. Whis, on the other hand, draws his signature symbol on Goku's GI. Inside Capsule Corporation, Maki steals the Dragon Radar which they plan to use to obtain the Cerealian Dragon Balls. Goku and Vegeta return to Earth where Maki offers to take the two to the villain aboard their spaceship. Oil tells the two that it will take 18 days to reach planet Cereal, and while Goku eats and Vegeta continues to train in the pool, Maki contacts Granolah telling him that they found Frieza's location, but that Frieza has been made aware of his intention to kill him. Maki tells him that Frieza has sent to Saiya assassins his way, and Granolah leaves his ship saying that after 50 years, he can finally get revenge on the Saiyans. Goku and Vegeta vs. Granolah. 18 days later, the group arrives on Cereal with the two Saiyans still unaware they are being tricked by the Hitas. Maki tells all to spy on the fight whilst she stays on board. As Goku and Vegeta are flying over to the stated location, they are surprised that the villain is not causing havoc on the planet until they see a bunch of stray ki blasts which they are just able to barely dodge. Vegeta turns into a Super Saiya and the blasts stop appearing. Goku and Vegeta sense another wave of blasts, and with Goku activating his improved Ultra Instinct, they dodge the second wave of the blasts. They see a third wave of ki blasts from above, with them barely dodging until eventually Goku is struck in the back, knocking him unconscious and forcing Vegeta to give him a Senju beam. Vegeta calls out Goku for being dependent on Ultra Instinct. Goku agrees, and Goku turns into a Super Saiya, spotting Granolah and firing an energy wave at him. Granolah instantly teleports behind the two Saiyans, dodging the energy wave much to the latter's shock. Granolah introduces himself to the Saiya duo, explaining his race and that he knows about the Saiyans, with him forming a crater with an unknown technique similar to Hakai. Vegeta tells Goku that he should fight him first as payback, with the latter agreeing. Goku introduces that he is the first to fight, much to all's displeasure since he thought both Saiyans would fight Granolah. Vegeta decides to keep an eye out for now being suspicious of the Cerealian. DBS 7203 Goku barely dodges Granolah. Granolah asks Goku if he can transform into a great ape. Goku states that he cannot anymore, then transforms into a Super Saiyan God. Granolah strikes first, forcing Goku on the defensive before the Saiyan activates Ultra Instinct, now able to dodge Granolah's blows and blasts with ease. Granolah eventually strikes Goku in a vital point, knocking him out of the Super Saiyan God form. Granolah reveals that thanks to his right eye he can see Goku's blood flow and movements, enabling him to strike that vital point. Vegeta starts to piece together the identity of Granolah's race, then spots something. Goku admits that he has been holding back a transformation, and Granolah reveals that he plans to get revenge on Frieza. Goku is shocked since he thought that Granolah was the bad villain, but an enraged Granolah powers up and Goku powers up to perfected Super Saiyan Blue. The two fight equally as Vegeta sees a giant paw print piecing together Granolah's race. DBS 7301 Goku dodges Granolah's blasts. Goku battles against Granolah in and around a forested area, dodging blast and blow alike before Granolah swings around a tree by his scarf to deliver a flying kick on Goku. Goku recovers and stands his ground against the Cerealians' heavy blows, letting out a mighty roar as his aura swells into a raging inferno that obliterates the surrounding area. Granolah notes with his evolved right eye that the flow of blood and movement of cells within Goku's body have altered. Goku has combined Ultra Instinct with the perfected Super Saiyan Blue form. Granolah, however, remains unmoved. Goku begins to move around Granolah at incredible speed, evading his attacks before firing off a powerful Kamehameha at point-blank range. Granolah, however, is still able to land his pressure point attack at a vital point in Goku's neck as he is hit by the wave. As the dust clears, Granolah is mildly damaged, but Goku is much worse for wear, having dropped down to his base form. Goku sticks to his belief that a true practitioner of Ultra Instinct should have no weak points, and that his training must be lacking. Granolah causes the ground beneath Goku's feet to swell and explode upwards with a fearsome energy that Goku struggles to counter. Goku desperately escapes with instant transmission and lands by Vegeta, noting that Granolah's technique is similar to Moro's. Vegeta informs Goku about his discoveries. The Cerealians were a race that used their evolved right eyes for long-range attacks but were wiped out by the Saiyans under Frieza's command long ago. The Saiyan pair realize that Granolah is the last surviving Cerealian out for revenge, and that the Hitas lied to them about his villainy. Reasoning that nothing less than beating him will allow them to convince Granolah that the Saiyans are no longer his enemies, Goku claims to still have hope of victory and transforms once more into perfected Ultra Instinct. As Granolah reels with shock, he cannot detect any pressure points. DBS 7302 Goku kicks Granolah. Goku attacks again, only this time Granolah is unable to perceive his movements as the Saiyan launches a lightning-fast assault that tears off his snipping goggles and knocks him around the forest. Goku tries to reason with the vengeful warrior, but Granolah is unmoved and attacks Goku viciously. He is unable to penetrate the Saiyan's autonomous defense and finds his blow halted by Goku's telekinesis, before being lifted into the air and punched by a series of ki blasts to the stomach. Vegeta believes the battle is won, but notices that Granolah's energy has not dropped as much as it should. He then detects Granolah's power coming from elsewhere. A final, devastating blow sends Goku crashing through the forest. Granolah says that he wanted to save his true strength for Frieza, But having Goku fight a clone first worked to his advantage as the accuracy of his perfected Ultra Instinct only drops over time. He then mocks Goku for falling for his trick and prepares to kill him with a ki blast, only to be interrupted by Vegeta. Vegeta has no interest in trying to reason with Granolah and states to go all out, proclaiming that Granolah will soon be joining the rest of his people in Hell. Vegeta Blue Granolah Vegeta about to battle Granolah. When Vegeta boasts that fusion or clones will prove ineffective against him, Granolah claims he no longer has need for them, choosing to save his strength for his battle with Frieza. Though Vegeta tells the vengeful Cerealian that he is no longer part of Frieza's army, Granolah is adamant that he will have his revenge against all Saiyans. Seeing no more need for words, Vegeta immediately transforms into his Super Saiya Blue evolved state and demonstrates his newfound powers of destruction to explode several rocks around Granolah. Granolah, however, is unimpressed, claiming that Vegeta's destructive power is lacking and proceeds to destroy a much larger rock with his own Hakai-like technique, flinging Vegeta into Granolah's waiting list for a hard gut punch. Vegeta is winded but fires a ki blast at point blank, chasing after Granolah as he evades, but is unable to get the upper hand as Granolah's counterattack deals him heavy blows and knocks him into a river. Granolah fires a volley of sniper shots into the water at Vegeta, who evades the attacks. He uses Oatmeal's help, firing a powerful blast directly at Vegeta as he swims into a lake. Granolah is confident that Vegeta will be unable to push back his attack, but Vegeta is able to destroy it instead, although he is thrown out of the water by the resulting shockwave. Granolah once again expresses his surprise at the strength of the two Saiyans, but remains confident that he is the most powerful being in the universe. Vegeta admits that Granolah's strength and techniques have surpassed his own, but is absolutely confident in his own victory.